Hey, what's going on, big dogs? It's your man CGOD back again. Today we got another little doozy of a video for you boys pertaining to this 2000 Mustang GT behind me. So, without further ado, disregard everything else going on here. As you can see, we got some Aero laid out here in the yard. So basically, we're gonna go ahead and start off with our front lip because that's probably the cooler thing. Disregard the candy cane. So basically, Magic Drift Aero, right? Front lip, side splitter looking thingies. I really tried my hardest to find just like a little piece of angle, you know, that way it would just look like a drop down piece, because these like stick out. But I could not find anything, so this is like the closest we got. As you can see, it does kind of come out there, which ain't too bad. Actually, it looks pretty sick because as you can see, we got our wheels that stick out, you know, so it fits it kind of nice. These rear spats are not for Magic Drift. I had ordered them before finding the rest of the kit, so they look a little bit shinier. They're like gloss versus these ones are just like flat black. But it's gonna have to do, boys. They sell the Magic Drift ones too, but I've already got these, you know, and they were legit like $12 or something, so you can't argue with it. If it doesn't look right, then we'll probably change it out. I have heard though that this lip does not like being scraped, you know, like lowered car type stuff. I mean, we don't have it too low right now, but I do intend on lowering it, so that might or may not be an issue. We're probably going to keep this Mach 1 lip regardless, just like as a backup if I were to ever break that. But basically, yeah, boys, here it is. Magic Drift Aero. Going to go ahead and get the car jacked up. I don't know if I want to do the front lip first or not, but we're definitely going to compare it from the Mach 1 to the Magic Drift and see if it's any bigger or anything like that. I have heard that these ones are like wider, like they stick out right here. You might have mentioned or heard me mention in the other one that some of these are too short. But that's because I'm assuming they have like a different type of bumper that's a little bit longer. So if this one is too long, I may end up trimming the edges. I don't know. Like I said, it may or may not even last after we cut the springs and get her all lowered and shit. So either way, let me get her jacked up, boys, and we'll get this stuff going. Yo, so like we said in the past, these things is ugly as hell without a lip, boys. So I got it kind of mocked up, right? So we got both the lips kind of ending in the same spot. You could see, I mean, they're somewhat similar whatevers. It's very hard to get them to stay, but it looks like it'd be pretty good. Hopefully we don't run into the issue of it being too long, but I mean, we'll see, I guess. Next thing here is to mock it up, but I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to try and like reuse my holes or just make new holes again, you know, for just alternate lips, I guess. But I think I'm gonna mock it up on the car first, see kind of how it fits, and then go from there, boys. It's honestly, it's really not hard to just drill it and bolt it either way. Just getting it mocked up is the main thing. Yeet. Alright, players, so you know what it is. We got it mocked up. I did end up drilling all new holes, you know, bolting it up. I think I used like a couple more bolts on this one than with the Mach 1. Just, so like basically, look, you can see how she lines up. Just pretty good, I think. Right there with the edge of the bumper. So I seen another video, it was like a blue New Edge Mustang, and this guy put it on, but he, like, these lips, I'm guessing they're supposed to come out like this. You know what I mean? Like, it sits flush with the bottom, like if you put it flat, but you can also, like, I don't know if you could see it, but the lip itself has like a little lip, you know, like right here. And it sticks out, you know, but if it doesn't stick out, then that's why his came out looking too long. And you could also kind of see it with their side skirts. You see how right there it's got like that little like kind of crease in it. Basically that's gonna stick out, and that's you know, complementing the whole kit, I guess. My rears don't necessarily have that, but we're just gonna kind of, actually it kind of does. Either way, we're gonna mock it up the best we can, boys, and see how it goes. I wanted to be able to actually bolt the side skirts on, but I think I'm gonna have to screw them. So basically, I already have it jacked up. I'm just gonna mock it up, and I'll jack the side skirt up into place with my floor jack, and then mock the rest of it up by hand, and then start drilling it in. Should be pretty simple. Probably one of the simplest things, because you don't have to drill and then bolt. You're literally just screwing it in. This, I mean, it goes by pretty quick. You drill it, put the bolt, the nut, washers, whatnot, and then just impact it on. That's all I did. But that's done. Looks pretty killer. Since I have the car on stands already, you know, I might as well just do the sides, and then we'll jack up the back to do the rears. Yeet. Alright, so we can knock those bad boys out. Super duper easy, boys. Just screw them in. Like, I mocked them up with the jack. They do stick out a good bit. I was mainly wanting like something that would like drop it down a little. You know what I mean? Oh, and these bricks are because we're about to do the rear spats, but the way my concrete is set up, I couldn't get the jack under the diff. Long story, but I'm gonna drive it up on there. I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like. Not too shabby. The lip looks pretty good. The side skirts look good too. They're a little bit big, but with that 1-inch spacer in the back, the wheel sticks out more, so that's not too bad. Probably not this video, but the next one, I definitely do want to roll these fenders and get the car lowered like at least another 2-inch. I think that would look mint. You know what I mean? Like from right here, lowered another 2-inch. Once we get the rear spat on too, you'll be like, damn. But yeah, the front also another 2-inch, just to get rid of all the wheel gap, you know, for a daily. I think that'd be sweet. And it won't be terribly low, you know what I mean? So either way, I'm going to go ahead and get the rear jacked up. We'll mock up the spats. I don't know if I'll have to clearance them to be able to clearance for the exhaust or not. Once I get up underneath there, we'll mock them and we'll figure out. All right, boys? All right, we got her all done up now, boys. Got these rear spats on. Not looking too shabby, eh? The sides, low-key, they stick out a lot, dude. Every time I get in and out, like, it's like right there. It's a good, like, 2-inch sticking the heck out. Front lip, so far, fitment is real good. Looks pretty sick. I feel like it should have been made bigger. Although, I mean, surely, you know, once I actually do get the car lower, it is going to be, you know, sitting something, you know what I mean? And then definitely I backed out of the driveway and like rolled this out pretty nasty, really gashed the tire. So the next time I go into my gosh darn driveway, we're definitely gonna have to roll it. This side will probably have easier fitment because the tire is now shaved. But yeah, so that's how the rear spat be looking. Pretty killer. Whole car. It looks sick. I feel like it really needs to be lowered though. Without it being lowered, it just looks kind of weird. The rear looks like it's going to be sick. The front, I honestly want to put a spacer on it and add just a touch of negative camber, you know, along with rolling all 4 of the fenders and stuff like that. But man, it's looking pretty sick, dude. This side for some reason hasn't hit yet. Maybe it's because it's just whenever I reverse out of places. Maybe there's like some play in my differential or something, brother, because that's weird. But either way, here it is. We're out here, Garden City Community College. Got the fire department out here and stuff. But I just drove over here so I can show you guys what's going on with the Mustang. No mama's Mustang, dude. So yeah, it's all complete now, boys. Next video on this car that you'll see should most definitely be rolling the fenders. And while I roll the fenders, I'm going to cut the springs, boys. Like, that's just going to happen, you know. To complete the Aero, they do make like a rear diffuser. But I also need some pipes, you know. And then I need like some touch-up paint or a nice sticker slap to go there. I don't know what I'm going to do just yet. But other than that, boys, it's looking pretty mint. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave y'all here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little Aero video. These rears, I literally just mocked them up, drilled 2 holes, and then I ended up putting a 3rd bolt because I didn't like how it had like a tiny gap. On the side with the gas tank, I believe it has like a gas tank like overfill, you know, like drain type deal. It's down here. See, look, like they're on there, but they're kind of flimsy. With just 2 bolts, I felt like they would like flap on the highway maybe. So I went ahead and drilled and put another one, but I believe it's got like a little drain, you know, that comes down like right here. So I just basically like shaved it flat with the bumper and some sandpaper before putting that on. I've seen some other people completely remove it and do all kinds of weird stuff, but I mean, if I'm overfilling the gas, then I got a bigger problem than it not being able to drain, you know what I mean? So yeah, boys. Oh, then interior wise, we're locked up here. I don't know if you guys have kept up with the channel. We do have our shift extender in here, looking gangster. I went ahead and put a Bluetooth Pioneer John in here because the original one, the auxiliary cable had to be like twisted a certain way for it to work properly, and I ended up breaking it out of frustration one day. So since it was already a Pioneer, I literally just pulled it out, plugged this new one in, put it back in, and it works great. We have Bluetooth now. It's becoming a sick little daily, boys, let me tell you. Lowered, you know, I kind of want to gut the cats, but I mean right now it's not too loud, but it's loud enough to where it sounds nice. I don't know. And then I might get some 1-inch spaces for the front, boys, but I don't know either. So either way, hopefully you guys like that. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video in our Mustang here. So hopefully you guys like this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, boys. It really helps me out. Let me know down in the comments what y'all want to see. That's basically it, boys. Deuces.